Okay. But I did have a question about that number 4 on the discussion topics. Like, I don't know what that's all about.
See, as a team, using the concepts from the class, that one,
Yeah.
brainstorm the possible messages that could be connected to your group name. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I read it
I don't
before
know if
too.
they
Yeah. What sorts of things and ideas are associated with the group name? What is adding another word? How is adding another word alter the meaning? Yeah, I don't know what that means either. I guess we should have asked that.
Yeah. Maybe Josh talked about it with Professor Argo.
Yeah. Did you see the week 4 part 1 yet?
Yes, I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. That was a good job.
Yeah.
The way you connected all the stuff. I'm st-
Oh, thank
yeah. I'm
you.
still working
Like
on like. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say our the way we did it is so different.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool how that works though, like how you think of one thing and I think of
Yeah.
another.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
I was. So I know he mentioned rainforest in week 3 because he didn't like
Mhm.
biodiversity. So like I'm still kind of like thrown off with the theme. Not because I don't understand it, it's because we're still in the process of kind of detailing what we're going to do. And I'm used
Mhm.
to just going and doing it,
Mhm.
putting something on paper, and then start altering it as I do things, right? So this is the
Yeah.
first time I've ever had to like do any kind of thinking before something. So like I'm kind of
Mhm.
thrown off. So honestly, like even when he says rainforest, I just threw it down because that's what he suggested, and I'm like, you know what? He's the expert here, so I'll go with
Yeah.
that, and then
Mhm.
maybe it'll change throughout the process. Um, but I still don't even. I kind of got what he was saying about where I needed to if the theme is going to be rainforest, then maybe the books need to look more handmade, like maybe the binders
Yeah,
made
that's
out
what
of
I saw he said. Like your book
bamboo or
should look more
something.
handmade.
Yeah, I'm like,
I
all
was like,
right, so
how's he gonna do that?
yeah, so I'm like, all right, so do I find like books and like have like the binder made out of bamboo, right, or
Oh,
leaf
yeah.
material, right? So I'm trying to get a
Take your
good
own pictures.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm real big
Um,
on like trying to do like all my own artwork. I don't like to like take too much stuff if I don't have to. Uh,
yeah. Yeah, for me, he mentioned Mother Nature.
mm,
So that's what I went with
yeah,
because
yeah,
he he said it. So I was like, okay, we're gonna do that
right,
then. Um, but the part I had a issue with was the imagery.
yeah.
Like, I don't know. He said it didn't look like Mother Nature, but I was kind of thinking maybe you have a suggestion of like what kind of images would go with Mother Nature, but still make it look like a toy company.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want it to be like all grass and like flowers and stuff because it's a toy company.
Right, right.
Um,
I'm gonna pull
but
yours up while you talk.
yeah, okay. But so I was thinking like should I put like yours you put more toys. Maybe I shouldn't do more toy images or should I do images of like kids with their parents because my target audience is like the parents, I'm targeting the
Mm,
parents. So I
yes.
was thinking maybe like pictures of like a mother with their child. I don't know. What do you
Okay.
think would work?
I'm gonna take a look at it before I give you
Okay.
any ideas. Let's see.
I did actually kind of make it already. And I could show you if I could share my screen.
Okay.
But yeah, you could give me suggestions. I don't know if I should be showing all of it already, but I've just been playing around with the vision board already. Let me see. I don't know how to share my screen. Oh, okay, look. Okay, share screen. Okay, let's see how this works. Desktop. Okay. Okay.
Look and feel
Oh,
JPEG.
okay. Can you see my screen?
Nope.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Let's see. Oh gosh, it's making me sign into Zoom. I'm already in Zoom. Let me
Greener Day
see.
Toys provides the only eco-friendly wooden toys made to not only care for Mother Nature, but also her children. Made in Madison, Wisconsin, sold solely online to benefit a lower environmental impact. Parents and grandparents will feel at ease knowing that toys they are purchasing allows them to encourage their children to play creatively and to make eco-conscious decisions starting at a young age. Children will use their imaginations as they learn and engage through these enriching yet simplistic toys. Theme: Mother Nature. Imagery.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to figure out how to do the share screen.
So, like I think you kind of did the same thing I did, right? So, he suggested Mother Nature, and like you were like, all right, I'm not really sure how to. I don't even like for me. I didn't even think about depicting rainforests in the images, so I just chose the toys, right? Because I knew I was focusing so much on the social connectedness, and that being kind of the end result. I wanted greener toys to go through, right? Yes, they're going to buy toys for the kids and they need to be eco-friendly, but at the end of the day, they're going to connect with other people, like-minded people, right? So I didn't want to focus so much on the social connectedness where I leave out the actual product, right? Toys. So that's why all my inner imagery was about toys and not like
Yes.
rainforest, right? But I do see like you put from Mother Nature, you added the clouds and the grass and texture, right? So that's kind of like the same thing I did with rainforest. I added like leaves and grass and to like trying to make that connection because for me, when I'm thinking about the theme, at this point in time with my mindset and limited knowledge on themes, I'm like, all right, so is the theme like the background? Is it going to like, I don't know, does it weave in and out? Like, so if I'm going to create a Greener Day Toys spread, is my background image going to be more like water drops and rainbows and like more
Yeah.
rainforesty? So the imagery part of it, I don't truly understand what he's looking
Yeah.
for, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I'm like, when I think of Mother Nature, I think of like the environment, just like rainforest.
Right.
But he wanted me to like have Mother Nature. So I don't know if he wanted like a motherly aspect in mind because it's Mother Nature. I don't know. That's what I was confused about. But Michael, I was trying to share my screen. But here it says Zoom may not be able to record the contents of your screen until it is quit. And then it says quit and reopen. But I'm wondering if I press quit and reopen, if it's going to stop our recording.
It might do that. You know what? You could just do a Command Shift 4, do a screenshot, and then
Oh, okay.
and then like I don't know, send it in the messages or send it through text
Okay.
message or whatever. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do that, and I'll. I think I can send the message here on Zoom.
Okay.
Okay, let me screenshot this. I love that we figured out the control command like 3 and 4.
Oh yeah.
It makes things so easy. Okay, let's see.
Have you been working with Max your entire time being a graphic designer and designer?
No, is Max your advisor or
What do you mean?
who is that?
No, the MacBooks.
Oh, Mac.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I thought you said Max.
Oh.
Mac, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But before I like learned any type of design, I never used Mac, or I didn't even have an iPhone, like no Mac products. But now that I have it, I'm like so used to it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I don't see you. I don't know where you are anymore. Do you see me?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I think someone's messaging.
Yeah,
Let's
Josh
see.
says it won't allow me to join.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe because I'm messing with it. Are we gonna have to start over, Michael?
I don't know.
I hope not. Let me see.
I have been recording this though. I don't know. You probably have too.
Oh, you
right?
have it recording?
Yeah.
Okay, if we don't have enough, then we can use the footage that
Okay.
that you have. Let me see how I can get Josh in on this. I don't know what's going on. I can't see you. I could just see myself. Oh, there you are, but it's like in the corner. I don't know how to get this screen back. I messed with it. Let me see. Because I have the Zoom thingy right here and it says to join now, but I'm already in it. So let's see. I shouldn't have been pressing buttons. I messed it up. Okay, Michael, I'm going to press join now and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, can you message Josh back and tell him we're trying to figure it out?
Okay.
Okay. Click allow on the dialog shown by your browser. Allow. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, Michael, maybe we should get out and then try to come back in.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay. Oh, wait, there's Josh right there.
There we go.
I still don't understand why my screen, it's like just in the corner and I can't find the other screen anymore.
And it's not under view in the right-hand corner?
No, it's just a little box in the corner of me and you. But I had a whole screen earlier where I could do things. So weird. See, Josh is still. Josh, are you there? No.
From Josh Moore to everyone, can you send me the meeting ID? Well, I see him. The meeting ID.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll send that to him. I see him.
Okay.
Oh, did he just leave? Okay.
I don't know.
I see his name. Okay. Can you see his name too?
Yeah, I see his name. It looks like he's trying to connect. Let me see. I'm going to press launch meeting again and just see if it does something.
He says the meeting ID is 738 9462 3666.
Oh, there you are. Something happened. I don't know what happened. The screen just got big. Okay. And here's the chat. Okay, let me see if I could attach my my thing I wanted to send you. Okay, I'm gonna attach it. And I don't know if you can make it big though, so you could see it. Okay, let's see. Did Josh say something? Okay. I see him, but it says that the meeting ID is invalid. Oh. Josh, are you here? Michael?
Yep.
Do you see him?
No. I still see his name.
Yeah, I see his message. He wrote a message in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna respond.
It says connecting audio right now. Well, this audio is connected. There he is.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, sorry. No, I don't know what was going on. It was saying that it was invalid while I was trying to first time, and yeah, so sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. I thought I did something because I was trying to share my screen, but I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, when I joined there a second ago, it was all on my cell phone, so I couldn't hear anything y'all were saying and no video. So I was like, all right, nope, we're gonna have to fix this.
Oh, okay. Michael, did you get my
I
vision
did.
board?
Yeah, that looks good so far. Let's see.
Yeah, so I was just playing around with it. Josh, I been playing around with my vision board. I put it in the chat, and I just wanted to see if I could get your guys' feedback.
Let me see.
The part that I was having problems with was my imagery, from what Professor Argo said. I was kind of having a difficult time figuring out Mother Nature and like imagery for that, or like if I should put toys or if I should put more kids, or what would work.
I'm not seeing your thing in the chat, and maybe it's because I just joined. I'm trying
okay.
Yeah, let me see.
Here, I'll resend it.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Because I know when I looked at like your stuff from last week and like your imagery, like that's one thing I like. Everybody kind of like, even mine, like I still need to work on. It's hard to kind of really pin down what he wants. I think that's one of the hardest things for him, because I mean this is all new to me. Like having to we're basically having to explain what we're doing. A lot of your imagery was great. I think it's like a combination of both, because I mean you're wanting it to feel that it is about toys still, but you're not wanting it to be like all earthy. Like if you're just showing me plants and stuff like that, it's like a greenhouse. Like or like the Earth Day thing that we did not too long ago. I think See, these images are great. Let me see. I really like your typography. I think your typography reads pretty well with your images. And even I see you took his little critique from the meeting the other day, and you went on your rainbow. And,
oh yeah, the rainbow and that cloud.
Yeah, no, I mean like it's all very organic. I would say as far as Mother Nature goes, and like I think most of your imagery really speaks pretty well for it. I mean, he is very picky. I feel like when it comes to this stuff. So I mean, and I understand why it's important. I mean, if you want to maybe include, go ahead.
So, all right. So first off, I shouldn't have to say this, but I will. I think this looks very good, very professional.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
So, but if we're going to talk about Mother Nature, and so the brown in the background, what if that maybe had a scenic view more? I don't know.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking too. Actually, yeah.
Like a texture.
Okay. Yeah.
Earth somehow, like I don't know, grass.
Right, it's grass, mountains,
or the sky.
Something.
Most of these toys are going to be like tree based. So what I would maybe do is find like a good image of a forest.
Oh yes, yep.
And use it as a background for an overlay, and then drop your overlay. Like drop it, like make it just very light.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay.
And then if you drop that opacity in, it's going to look like a texture.
I like it.
Or in Photoshop, which you can, in Photoshop, you can change your layer parameters to where you can make it an overlay. Or what you can do is, I think it's called difference. I think that's what it's called. And it'll go through the background where you'll be able to just see the trees, but it won't be so prevalent, because your colors are great. I mean, you've got great, like your colors speak for, like, I think your colors, your imagery, everything speaks, but just to kind of maybe hit the mark for him, I mean, that's maybe what I would do. I don't think you're really far off from it at all.
Not at all.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
So just a caveat though, I'll probably start sharing more of my work with you all. Because I'm not technical at all with this, like the Photoshop, the InDesign. Like I'm learning basically by just Googling how to do this, how to do that. So
honestly, that's going to be your best bet, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, Photoshop changes so often, and it's so hard to keep up.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you've seen in the Google videos, not all of them are the same. You're like, where's this tool at?
Yes.
And something I'll tell y'all, like, I don't know about you, Kiana, if you know, but I know for Michael, like one of the biggest things you can do in Photoshop, if you can't find the tools that you're looking for, you can always go to and this goes for all the programs, go to Windows and go to Workspace, and then just go through all of those little workspace things. Like it'll say like 3D motion painting, photography, and stuff like that. And it'll change the tools up for you so you can find what you need a lot easier.
Okay.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a hard time with Photoshop. It gives me a headache.
Yeah, a lot of it too is like it's my knowledge. I'm not even sure what I can and can't do, you know? So,
And
oh,
yeah.
oh boy.
And that's the worst part about it is there's multiple ways to do the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like you might want to cut something out, but they might tell you to go to use this tool whenever you could use another tool and do the same exact thing and get the same exact result.
Okay.
I apologize. Give me one
It's all
second.
good.
Oh, no problem. We do have these discussion questions that we have to go over. The first one says discuss the challenges encountered while completing your brand projects. So we kind of went over mine already. I had the issues with the imagery, but we could talk about your guys's if you want to.
Okay. Well, I know we kind of talked about it while we were waiting for Josh, like the rainforest theme, how to incorporate that. And I feel like, to be honest, it almost seems kind of the same way that we just helped you out. Maybe have a visual in the background, but then how to connect it. I think the idea with the books, making the binder being like bamboo or leaf material, right? The thing is I didn't feel like that's what I was selling. Like I understand we were selling eco-friendly toys and books. I kind of feel like books was already on the eco-friendly side to begin with. But
Yeah, because it's made out of paper.
right. So but I'm like, all right. So now are we going to start wrapping books in leaves and bamboo to like be more eco?
Yeah,
No,
like book binding.
Right. I don't know.
No, yeah, and I think you're right that it's hard. I think there's a big difference. So it's kind of like, I don't know if y'all heard. I don't know if you're video game people or not, but like right now Xbox is doing this thing. It's like carbon emissionless game releases.
Huh.
So basically what that means is like they're using products like that are less carbon based and stuff like that. So that's like y'all's eco-friendly stuff. The books might be made of paper and stuff like that or recycled paper, but are they using the like less carbon emissions? Are they like, what process are they using? It's kind of like buying a Tesla over a gasoline vehicle.
Yeah, that's pretty.
So,
deep.
and I mean that's what makes this really hard to sell because
Yeah.
you think you're being eco-friendly, and that's like part of that branding and stuff like that, where you have to make sure that how do I put it? That your voice and your tone meet what you're trying to sell.
Well, that's good. So instead of having a factory, all my workers are going to be outside working, right?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be to that extent.
I know,
but you
I
just
got
have
you
to.
though,
Yeah, I mean, no, but for books, it's like how much more carbon friendly can we get? But
right.
for
But
that, it might be.
But it's also about trying to differentiate yourself from the rest of the market too, right? So
right.
yeah, okay, that's a good thought though. I like that.
Yeah, and it's hard.
Yeah,
because I think y'all picked a harder category because I mean these are all older toys too. So how we live in a day and age of technology, and that's kind of like some of the challenges with this branding and stuff. People care about screens. So y'all are trying to sell wooden toys to kids and books.
Yep.
You got
That's the hard one.
No, I mean my daughter's got wood toys, but I mean they're used to chew on. I mean that's and she's 2.
Okay. Did you have anything you wanted to discuss, Josh, on challenges?
I think as a whole, I think this, the branding projects are a challenge just because, one, the onlyness statements, and defining the needs. I think defining the needs of any of these products are, because it's kind of like we were talking about with like my hockey program, is it a need for dominance? Is it need for, camaraderie to bring a group together? So I'm still like, even myself, I don't know about y'all, but like the onlyness statements are kind of hard.
Yeah.
The wording things is difficult.
Yeah, because I mean, I understand that you have to identify a need, but I think it's very rough to find that need's important, because if you find the need, then you're obviously going to get the right people in there. But that's something that I think I'm going to struggle with, because even as you as an artist, I mean, I don't know what's your background, Michael. I think maybe I asked you before, but I know with your bachelor's, what was your background?
Art history and anthropology. Yeah, but mostly art history though. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, and like it's kind of like with the Catholic Church back in the day. You know, the need of the art was, you know, religious memorabilia. They wanted these people
Yeah.
to, you know, see God in their image. And it's kind of one of the things with us, you know, we're trying to, you know, tell a story to these people, but what story are we trying to tell them? And like, how are we going to bring them in? I think that's like the hardest part of this.
Right.
Like,
Mhm.
you know, I mean, it's very hard.
Was your theme community?
No, community was our other
Sharon's?
classmate.
Sharon.
Oh, okay. What was yours?
Mine, I'm doing like what was it? Like a wholesomeness thing. That's what I'd put originally.
Oh,
But now I'm
uh-huh.
doing like a Vegas City lights for my theme, like neon lights, bright. Because I mean, it's a hockey team, and I want with them being a Vegas-based team, I want to keep a lot of Vegas into it, but I also want it to be like appealing and attractive. Because if you ever get a chance, do you know who Norman Rockwell is?
Yep.
Yeah, I know you from our history. So he
Yeah.
did a lot of the old Coca-Cola paintings, and it's like, I mean, we were talking about it, and it shows like a wholesome family view, but it's very hard to keep people, like I said, engaged with that kind of art and stuff like that now. You know, now you've got your street art, you know, stuff like that. That's
Yeah.
way more appealing than what Norman Rockwell would provide.
That's true.
So I think it's important, you know, to kind of keep people involved, and that's why I changed my theme. I mean, Vegas, it's exciting, it's big, it's loud, you know, it's action. It's what you want for your hockey team, and then it does put that community aspect within my team. So that's kind of one of those things I tried to do.
Yeah, I really liked it because, I used to live in Las Vegas and the lights is everything, like all
Oh
those
yeah.
lights on the strip. So I think you could do a lot with that. And like the shapes you used in the line, I think it really was Vegas.
And see, that's the thing too. Like I picked, I don't know if y'all saw my pattern, like a halftone pattern too,
Yep.
because like you know the symbolism between halftones, it can be kind of vague, I guess. But the way that I see halftones are, when you put dots together, they make a bigger image when it comes to halftones. They make your shady light. You know, the more the more you put together, the darker it is. The more you spread out those halftones, the
Yeah.
lighter they are. So, you know, by using those halftones, way I'm hoping it'll kind of give like a visual message of community too, by bringing those dots together and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Like
Like I
unity.
still got to put some work in.
Yeah. I think it was good though. I like both of yours. Everyone's is so different.
No,
But
like I said,
let's see. We have number 3 here. It says each group member should find a brand not discussed in this course and compare it to a design concept from this month's case studies. Did you guys come up with a brand or thought of one?
so
Oh, go ahead.
go ahead, Michael.
Does it have to compare with ours? What we're doing now? Is that what it says?
Oh my gosh. I just got a notification. It says your free meeting will end in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I got 9:55.
Need more time, Zoom Pro, unlimited meetings. If it ends, maybe do you guys want to start another one?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, that's because I think that's what he was saying. If we needed to do different meetings, we can start another one, and then since you're recording, we'll just clip them together. And
Okay. All right. So it might cut off in 10 minutes.
okay, that's fine. We can just watch our time and then go from there.
Okay. I think, what is it? It says each group member should find a brand not discussed and compare it to design concepts from this month.
From this month.
I kind of just, I looked
one,
up
yeah.
different brands, and one that I found interesting that I wanted to mention. Have you guys ever heard of BarkBox?
Yes.
No. Oh, okay. Nope.
Oh, you have, Michael, or no?
No, I have not. No.
No? Okay, well, I was just looking at their branding, and I thought it was really cool. Do you know how their logo looks like, Josh?
I don't know about their logo, but I just know who they are and what they do.
Yeah. So their logo is really cool. Like after the word bark, the K has like 2 elements that kind of look like diagonals. But it makes it look like a dog is barking coming out of the K in bark. And then box is within a text box. So that's how their logo looks. You guys could look it up if it'd be easier.
Okay.
But I thought it was really cool and clever like, some other ones that we've gone over in this class, like the Amazon one, from A to Z. I just thought that was a cool one that we haven't discussed so far in our course.
Do you like? I guess with what you're doing with what you're branding, that like relatable to what you're doing, or is that like is there something that you're away from it in particular?
Well, no, I didn't know. I just thought about a brand for this question, but it doesn't have to do with mine or anything. I just
Yeah.
thought it was cool.
No, but I say because like it's hard to like. I guess this kind of makes me look at these branding projects like a different way too, because you don't like. I guess you don't really realize how much messaging is behind everything
Mhm.
until it's explained to you sometimes.
Yeah, like some of these logos have a lot of like meaning behind it. It's not just a logo put together that looks nice, but there's like little meanings. That's really cool.
What about you, Michael? Did you happen to find anything or?
The one that I was looking at most was Earth Hero, and that one kind of closely related to like still stealing wooden toys and books, right?
Oh, okay.
Um, but it was also showing like the balance and the proportion and the rhythm that the case study was trying to talk about, right? So like one of the first clip arts of it is you have lavender, pictures of lavender, but it's like one in each corner except for the left corner. So there's a little bit of imbalance there, but the rhythm of the leaves flowing kind of connects it all together.
Mm.
And then there's more of an emphasis on like current savings rather than the mission of what they're doing at this time. So I was looking at more of um, like the website and how they're currently trying to shift the demand and the want, I guess, versus the overall design aspect of like what they've been doing. I don't know if that makes sense or not. So, um, yeah. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just agreeing. Like
Okay.
it's kind of one of those things you're trying to just meet it.
Yeah.
No, what was it? I know for myself. I know y'all probably seen it everywhere. Y'all know it. But I'm gonna include the website link to it too. But Fox Racing.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Let's see.
yeah. So I know y'all probably seen motocross Fox. Um, and then basically their logo is like a big fox head, stuff like that. And it doesn't necessarily relate so much to my, like I said, my project, but I think what it comes to is like you look at their logo, and I think it's a good one. It is a good idea for the brand because Fox sells everything for, it's for racing, snowboarding, streetwear, stuff like that. And what it is for the extreme sports side is a Fox is located. There's an Arctic fox. There's a forest fox. They've even got those little straggly little desert foxes that people don't know about too. And I mean, it relates to all these things they sell. I think that's one of the most important things that they talk about with their branding, and even with their taglines. Let me see. Their tagline is "Honor, Conquer, and Invent," which that's one of those things with what they're trying to do. They're trying to be a part of the society. Motocross, whatever sport it might be, conquer, which is all part of sports. Trying to be the best of the best, and event they trying to keep making this stuff to stay relevant within the industry of extreme sports. So I thought their branding campaign was actually pretty well done. I think, and whoever really thought about their logo and stuff did a good job.
Yeah, I think so. I've seen Fox before, but I never really looked, deep into it. But that makes a lot of sense. Like there is so many different types of foxes. I don't know.
Yeah. And then the other thing too is, of course, in a competitive, you want to be sly, you want to be cunning, you want to be, the best, and that's something that foxes are, in natural elements. They're one of the sneakiest animals there are
Right.
out there. So, like I said, I think it was a good branding process for them, and I mean, I think it kind of helps. I wouldn't have really looked at them like that until we started doing this kind of research within this class.
Yeah. I have you guys in the corner of my screen again, and I don't know how to get back to the the home screen. This is the issue I had earlier. Do you guys know how much time we have left since
We got 3 minutes and 11 seconds.
Okay. We do have just one more question if you guys want to do it.
Okay.
Or do you guys want to make another Zoom meeting?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we could.
As long as we meet the time.
Oh, what was that?
Just as long as we meet the time, I don't matter. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
Because I think Josh needs some more time too, right? So we might have to start a new one.
Okay. The last one was the one I was having a question about, Michael. It was about our group name. Do you know anything about that, Josh?
Our group name? No, I'm not familiar with that. Are we supposed to make a name for our group, or?
That's what I was thinking. It says, as a team, using the concepts from the class, brainstorm the possible messages that could be connected to your group name.
We could be the branding buddies.
It says, like, what sort of themes and ideas are associated with your group name? How does adding another word alter the meaning of your group name? I don't know.
Yeah,
I thought you might know because you go into the the meetings and you might have talked about it.
I feel bad. I've been kind of catching him on the last couple of minutes because like it's hard. Like this week, I'm coaching multiple soccer teams, and then and then we've been busy. So like we really just go over the papers and stuff. Mm-hmm. So that's really like everybody's work is what we've been going over. So I really wouldn't know too much about that part. Let's see.
Well, we are if we think about a group name, we are all doing like branding, like you said, the branding buddies.
I know, super lame, but hey, it's clicking off the top of the head.
I don't know. You got an idea, Michael?
No, I don't. But I do have a question about case study for week 3, though. Mm-hmm. And especially when we talk about textures, I feel like textures is something that we need to be aware of. But does it always have to be implemented into our design? So when I look at one of the examples, the Earth Hero, right? Website that I've been following, who has a great logo, but like I don't see any specific textures on their website, right? And even their tagline, which is like sustainable clothing, like made easier or made simple, but there's no texture about it, okay? Unless you want to just, I don't know. So like, how do you guys feel about textures and like, what do you guys, how would you even use it? Like in yours